Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for the week of July 28 reveal some curveballs. Fans can expect Sheila Carter-Sharp, Kimberlyn Brown, to be thrown by Lee Finnegan, Naomi Matsuda, Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, ends up in a dangerous situation in Italy. Plus, Will Spencer, Crew Morrow, pushes Electra Forrester, Linnea Grace, into a new career. Let's start off with Lai, who claimed that Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada, died after surgery. When Bridget Forrester, Ashley Jones, left the operating room, Luna was fine and was with Lai. The next thing everyone heard, Luna was gone. Nobody even saw the body. Sheila asked Lai about a memorial service for Luna. However, when the doctor said it had already been handled, Sheila was stunned. It seems Sheila will make a plea to Lai for her to say one last goodbye to Luna. However, the good doctor will say no. Over in Italy, Brooke is on a business trip for Forrester Creations. Brooke is with Ridge Forrester, Thorsten Kaye, and Eric Forrester, John McCook. After the fashion show and interviews, Brooke will leave to go hang out with Nick Marone, Jack Wagner. In a weekly preview clip, Nick asks a man on the street where he can get a boat. Brooke isn't with him and Nick seems pretty desperate. Meanwhile, Brooke is on a boat with Ridge. At some point, Nick gets a boat and chases after Brooke. However, when she falls in the water, which man will be the hero back in Los Angeles? Will and Electra talk about the future. Not their future, but Electra's future at Forrester Creations. Will wants her to get into fashion modeling. However, Electra might resist because of what she went through with Remy Price, Christian Weissman. Remember, he got those pictures of Electra by claiming he needed a model. Next week, Steffi Forrester Finnegan, Jacqueline Massins Wood, could be preparing to say goodbye for a bit. The actress is getting ready to have her fifth child. This time, it seems Steffi and the kids leave Lai for a bit. Daphne Rose, Muriel Hilaire, won't be able to stay away from Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor, again. So, could Hope Logan, Annika Noel, end up back with Liam? Meanwhile, Finn will keep digging for answers about Liam's miracle. Bridget Forrester, Ashley Jones, could help Finn, and this could have them getting closer. The summer heat rises in Los Angeles, and the drama at Forrester Creations and beyond scorches hotter than ever. From July 28 to August 1, The Bold and the Beautiful brings power plays, emotional warfare, life-threatening decisions, and the kind of soul-crushing truths only the Forresters, Logans, and Finnegans can serve. With Lee showing an unexpectedly cruel streak, Nick Marone in a desperate race against time, and Brooke facing real danger, fans better buckle in for a roller coaster ride of deception, heartbreak, and stunning revelations. Monday, July 28. Lee's Cold War, she's not one of us. Finn, still emotionally shredded after Steffi's decision to stay apart from him, finds no solace in his mother's company. Lai, rather than offering comfort, turns icy and judgmental. Her disdain toward Luna intensifies after discovering Luna's recent involvement in the confrontation at Il Giardino. But Lai goes further. This isn't just about a girl she disapproves of. It's about bloodlines, pride, and power. When Luna stops by to express concern for Finn, Lai lays into her with a chilling statement. "You will never be a Finnegan, you're not one of us." Poppy overhears part of the venomous tirade and finally sees through Lai's calm facade. She warns Luna that the woman who once helped save lives is now destroying them one icy word at a time. RJ, fiercely protective, urges Luna to cut Lai out completely. But Luna, torn between respecting Finn's mother and protecting herself, is on the edge of a breakdown. Tuesday, July 29, Nick's race, before it's too late. Nick Marone has been operating under the radar, but that changes this week. When Donna logs into Eric's medical files and notices irregularities, documents altered, missing scans, and unsigned prescriptions, she quietly reaches out to Nick. The sea captain turned businessman re-enters the Forrester orbit with one goal: protect Eric at all costs. Nick races against the clock to verify if someone, possibly a Forrester insider, has been manipulating Eric's medical regimen. He visits Eric in secret at the beach house and notices something strange. Eric's hands are trembling again. He's not sketching, he's barely walking. Nick pulls Ridge aside later that day. Your father's not getting better. And if someone's lying to you about it, we need to act, now. Meanwhile, a mysterious figure in a white lab coat is seen entering the Forrester executive offices after hours, logged in under a temporary name. Could this be a new player, or is someone familiar working under a pseudonym? Wednesday, July 30, Brooke's danger. She shouldn't have seen that. While Nick delves deeper into Eric's health records, Brooke stumbles upon something much darker. While dropping off lunch for Ridge, she overhears a hushed conversation in an empty corridor between a hospital board member and a pharmaceutical executive discussing experimental treatments. One name comes up repeatedly: Eric Forrester. Later, when Brooke brings it up to Ridge, he dismisses her concerns as paranoia. But she can't shake the feeling something sinister is happening. That night, Brooke is followed home. Her phone rings from an unknown number. When she answers, a robotic voice issues a warning: stop asking questions. Or next time, it won't just be a warning. Brooke, rattled but undeterred, calls Nick. This isn't just about Eric anymore. It's about the manipulation of a fragile man's life for profit. And Brooke may now be the only person standing between truth and tragedy. Thursday, July 31. Taylor returns. And she's armed with secrets. Taylor Hayes returns to LA after weeks away, and she's walking into a storm. Alerted to Brooke's growing suspicion and Luna's despair, Taylor pays Lai a visit, and is stunned at the transformation in her former professional ally. The woman who once saved Finn's life now spits venom at Luna, labeling her a reminder of Poppy's sins and a threat to her son's reputation. Taylor tries to mediate, urging Lai to separate her personal bitterness from her role as Finn's mother. But Lai's reply chills Taylor to the bone. I gave my life to medicine, not to raise a traitor's child. Meanwhile, Luna breaks down in RJ's arms, admitting she feels unworthy of love, family, or forgiveness. RJ, determined to fight for her, decides it's time to bring in someone who might be able to help, Bill Spencer. And Bill has no time for Lai's superiority complex. Friday, August 1, secrets collide. It all comes crashing down. The week ends with a bang, and multiple characters collide in a sea of revelations and consequences. Brooke's crisis deepens. Brooke is run off the road. She survives with minor injuries, but the message is clear: this isn't just intimidation. She begs Ridge to believe her, and this time he does. Ridge and Nick team up in an uneasy alliance, vowing to trace the medical sabotage and uncover who's pulling the strings behind Eric's treatment. Nick finds a name. Nick breaks into the hospital's digital access logs and discovers a trail. Someone named D. Morano has been accessing Eric's files, forging test results, and overwriting prescriptions. The initials DM match a former doctor who was banned from practicing, Desiree Morano. She vanished 3 years ago, presumed dead. So who's really wearing the white coat? Lee's manipulation unraveled. Poppy arrives at Forrester Creations in full protective mode. She exposes that Lai not only disapproved of Luna, but actively lobbied Ridge to cut RG off from family inheritance talks, for the sake of the company's image. Ridge is furious. Finn, overhearing everything, finally confronts his mother. I lost Steffi. And now I might lose Luna. Why do you keep trying to tear down the people I care about? Lee's response: a terrifying silence, followed by a slow shake of her head. Because love makes you weak, and I will not let you fall. Finn walks out, unsure if he'll ever come back. A masked figure will be unmasked, and the results will change Eric's life forever. Aji and Luna plan a spontaneous getaway, but someone follows them. Bill Spencer launches a private investigation, not just for Luna, But for Poppy, Rich and Nick learn who's behind Di Moreno. And it's not who they think. Steffi makes a surprise call from Italy, and she's not alone. Final thoughts. The week of July 28. August 1 is one of the bold and the beautiful's darkest and most thrilling in months. Emotional trauma, calculated cruelty, and dangerous secrets take center stage as alliances shift and villains emerge from the shadows. With Brooke's safety on the line, Lee's moral compass gone rogue, and Nick Marone taking the reins of justice, the canvas has never been more suspenseful. As lines between right and wrong blur and the truth inches closer, fans should prepare for chaos, courage, and consequences. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Bold and BEA U2E of UL UPDAT YouTube channel for more update news.